Hi there, boys and girls. Tonight for story time, we're going to read Pumpkin Day, Pumpkin Night by Anne Rockwell. Pictures are by Megan Halsey. If you haven't carved your jack-o'-lantern, tonight or tomorrow might be a good time to do that. I know it's pumpkin time when leaves turn red, yellow, and orange. The squirrels know it's pumpkin time too, and collect seeds and nuts in their cheek pouches. They're getting ready for winter, and they know that when pumpkin time comes, winter can't be far away. Squirrels up in the tree. At school, we draw faces on paper pumpkins that we cut out of orange construction paper, and we write our names on them. We tape our paper pumpkins to the classroom window so everyone walking past my school will know that pumpkin time is here. We made pumpkins and put them in the window. At home, I draw more pumpkin faces. Some look like this, and some like this. I've decided the one I like best is with the biggest, whitest grin, the best of all. Remember to draw a picture of your pumpkin before you start carving. If you start carving, you can't change. Finally, it's pumpkin day. My mother and I get in the car, and we drive to the farmer's market. Baskets are overflowing with Indian corn. There are apples, too, that smell crisp and tangy sweet, just like fall. And that same old scarecrow, stuffed with straw, lies sprawled exactly where he was last year, across the big pile of pumpkins. There are so many of them, more than I can count. I don't want just any pumpkin, though. No, I want a pumpkin that is as big and round and orange as the setting sun. So many pumpkins to pick from. Which one will he get? This pumpkin is too tall and skinny. And this one is round with patches of green. This is the biggest pumpkin that I've ever seen. Look, it won an award. It says biggest of the season. The biggest pumpkin. It is big and round and orange, but I think it is much too big to be my pumpkin. It won't even fit in the car. These are the smallest pumpkins I've ever seen. Oh, look, Jeffrey, my mother says, as soon as she sees them. Look at these cute little pumpkins. I think those pumpkins are much too little to be my jack-o'-lantern. And I shake my head and say, but they're not too little for pumpkin pies, my mother says. The littlest ones are the sweetest of them all, and so she buys 10 of them. It says 10 for $2. 10 little pumpkins. But I don't want 10 little pumpkins. I just want one big one. So I look some more. And then suddenly, hiding behind the scarecrow, I see it. My perfect pumpkin. It is on the grass, where it had rolled away from the others. I think it was waiting for me. I hold my perfect round orange pumpkin carefully on my lap, going home in the car. And beside me, in a paper bag, are my mother's 10 little pumpkins. Remember, she bought those for pumpkin pie. I can't wait to get home, I say. Neither can I, she says, with a smile. sit at the kitchen table and carefully draw a face on my pumpkin. I copy the picture with the wide, wide grin. My mother cuts into the top with its sturdy stalk. She makes a circle cap that comes off and fits neatly back on my pumpkin. I scoop slimy seeds from inside the pumpkin, and I put them in a pan and sprinkle them with oil and salt. My mother roasts them in the oven, along with the 10 little pumpkins for pumpkin pie. The kitchen begins to fill with a nutty, yummy smell, while my mother carves out a face on my pumpkin, exactly as I drew it, with the grin exactly as wide as I wanted it. We had to clean out our pumpkin today in class. And we carved our jack-o'-lantern. While we wait for the little pumpkins to finish baking, my mother and I put on warm jackets and go outside. I carry my pumpkin to the old cast iron table next to the porch swing and set it down. I put a fat candle inside where the seeds used to be, and my mother lights it. As soon as she does, my pumpkin has a mysterious, grinning glow. Takes it outside on the porch and lights the candle. "Jeffrey, that's the greatest jack-o'-lantern I've ever seen," my mother says. I smile because I know what she says is true. I watch my pumpkin glowing in the night. Almost all the leaves have blown away, and the trees stretch their bare black limbs across the sky. I can see every star up there, I think. Look, Mom, the stars are so bright. The stars in the sky are very bright, that's true, but they're not as bright as my pumpkin. It glows a fiery orange on a dark, starry night. You see it on the porch? My perfect pumpkin grins at the wide, big, round moon, white and bright way up in the sky, while all the little pumpkins turn into pie. The end. Pumpkin Day, Pumpkin Night. I hope you enjoyed the story. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.